freezing water, I mean, it wouldn't be good. So they canceled it. Well, they postponed it for the next day. We got a Chinook, and the next day it was about 5 degrees. So we did it then. It was still freaking cold after you got out of the water, but better than -30. It was a lot of fun though. I might do another one with a group of people next month. I don't know yet, but so anyways, that was a lot of fun, and I managed to raise about $400 for my charity, so that's good. Let's see what else is there. I'm kind of at a point right now where I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do after I graduate in April. Which, by the way, I don't know if there's any confusion or not, but I'll just clear it up just in case there is. The program that I'm in now, when I graduate, it doesn't make me a police officer. That's not what I'm doing it for. It doesn't do that. It's a 2-year diploma, criminal justice, where you get a lot of law enforcement experience, and that's what I'm doing it for. Law enforcement is a very competitive thing to get into, so anything you do that gives you a little bit more of a leg up to the other guy is good. And you don't need this program to become a police officer, but it definitely helps. So that's why I did it. And the average age of a police officer here is, well, the average age of a recruit necessarily just for policing. It's anything law enforcement related. So I could go into being a peace officer, or I could be a border guard. I could go into corrections. I could do a lot of things with it. And I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet, for sure. When I went into the program, I was thinking policing, but now I'm not 100% sure about that. So I'm honestly a little bit stressed out on trying to decide what I want to do. Not only for when I graduate, but what I want to do for the rest of my life. And my goal is to, well, my plan for now is to graduate and do some sort of security job, whether it's mall security or what, for around 4 years. And then after I've got that experience, I would start applying for police services or border guard or whatever. Problem is that there's not even any security guards or security companies that are hiring at the moment, so I may just have to get some retail job until I can find something else. And I may very well go back to the farm that I worked at last summer, though I would prefer to go somewhere else. I'd like to move away from this area, not necessarily far. I mean, only 4 or 5 hours, something like that. Or move somewhere else, to another province or another country. I don't know. Just kind of looking at my options at the moment, which are far and few between, but anyways, if you guys have any suggestions, then let me know. Another kind of depressing thing is that my time with the fire department is going to be coming to an end relatively soon. Probably the latest that I'd be able to stay on with them is September, which that may seem like a ways away, but it's still depressing to me. I'm not looking forward to it. And depends where I go, and it depends what I do, but said, the police services want people with a lot of experience, and I hope to get some with security companies, but they're not really looking at the moment, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully my luck starts to turn around here, and I can line up a job. And I know it seems early to start looking into it right now, but it can take 4 or 5 months for them to do background checks and physical tests before they actually hire you, so you gotta start looking now. So I hope that I find something soon, and I hope that somebody starts looking for security guards, or I want to do something law enforcement related, but anyways, hopefully somebody starts looking here pretty soon. So I'll stop boring you guys, and I'll leave you alone.